my name is Maddox. This is going to be session 1 of my campaign titled Across the Rooted Sea.
Okay. Rooted Sea.
It is called that because the map we'll be working with for this campaign, until I say otherwise, is going to look like this.
Oh, and it looks like a tree with roots.
I get it now.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty cool.
If you send that to me, I'll throw it in the bed.
Alright.
So to give a little backstory on the world we're living in, the two sides of the Rooted Sea include the human and orc territory, with the roots on the bottom being made up of a melting pot of different cultures. Those cultures are going to include elves, dwarves, some humans, some orcs, just anyone you can find.
How big, top to bottom, would you say the Rooted Sea is? Is that more of a sea or a lake?
It's a sea.
Okay, so it's
not
like
a lake.
hundreds of miles across.
Yeah.
Like 1,000 miles long.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Like
I'm trying to get the global.
Like
span.
it could be an ocean. Like I would say I would say the human territory and the orc territory make up like comparable to
like 2 continents.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then I would say the roots at the bottom, on the map is probably about the size of like the southern part of the United States.
Okay.
So like what would have made up like the Confederacy? That size. But the orcs and the humans, their territories have been in kind of a cold war for hundreds of years. A war was fought a long time ago, which kind of resulted in them being in their set territories now. But since then, no official blood has been drawn, no wars have been started, but no one likes the other side. There's been kind of like an unspoken, like, just kind of waiting for the first shot to be fired before.
So like a Cold War?
Yeah. They're just waiting for a reason, I guess. No side wants to be the first one to come off as a bad guy, but there's definitely racism on both ends.
What like
And distrust.
time period in the real world would you equate this world to?
Like as far as technology?
Like the 1300s, 1400s, 1500s, Renaissance era?
I don't know, like...
Because they don't got electricity.
No. It's just gonna be like your classic fantasy.
So I gotta take the iPhone out of my fucking character's inventory now. God damn, dude.
Alright.
My character canonically isn't on Tinder anymore.
And to get started with where we start in the world, we are going to be starting in the human territory, in the capital called Highgarden. And some basic information you guys know about Highgarden is that it is the capital city, and while not officially, it is known to be split into 3 distinct districts based on like their economic prosperity. The closer you get to the northern side of Highgarden is going to be where the wealthier live, closer to the castle where the king and his family resides. And then the farther south towards the entrance of Highgarden is where you're going to get to kind of the slums area. And the mid district is going to be where I don't know, like it sounds like the middle. There's also going to be a port attached to the mid district.
Does this city have an 8 mile?
A what?
An 8 mile? 8 Mile in Chicago is like a street that literally segregates the rich and the poor. So is there like kind of a central area where it goes from, is it a gradual or is it straight? Kind of like in Attack on Titan, where the Marlians are gated in an area.
I get what you mean. I would say it's more gradual.
Gradual,
like
a gradient. It's not black and white.
Yeah, but like it's not like you have to walk like 5 minutes walking from one section to another. You'll kind of realize like once you've made it out of this like some area, it's not gonna be like one building's the difference.
Is there an old block?
Alright. Highgarden's the capital city. What is the capital city of?
The human territory.
Is there a name for it?
No, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Mind your business. That is what that means. So we are taking place on a festival celebrating the birth of the king's second son, and it is about
Jesus. Privileged.
it is just after nightfall. We are gonna be starting off following a character named Lewis.
Twice in a
And
row.
just so you know where you're at,
Haha, my name's Lewis. I'm gay.
you
Is that
are
canon?
you are right around where
I'm
like the
Lewis.
unofficial border from like the mid section to the upper section of High Garden would be.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people call it the Garden, kind of like seen as like the town square, even though it's not in the middle of the town. But like all the wealthier people who aren't struggling are gonna see it as a town square because it's where most festivals, most events, big speeches, a lot of that kind of stuff is held. And right now the city streets are flooded with banners, flags, festivities.
What color are the banners and flags?
They are teal and black.
Teal and black.
What
Yeah.
time of day is it?
Yeah, it's just after nightfall, so maybe like 7:38. And they are teal and black, holding the sigil of the house of the king.
Summertime, wintertime, fall, spring,
Fall,
fall.
Fall.
early fall.
So it's a little cooler.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the sigils on the flags of the banners hanging are going to be a leviathan.
Yeah, so Lewis, as you see, right now all you can see, he's about a 6 foot tall figure. He has dark blue robes across his body, a little bit of studded leather on his chest. He has a hood covering. Right now you can see a hint of platinum blonde peek out from underneath it. And if you're pretty perceptive, you can see that his ears are sharpened at the bit, but he's trying to keep a low profile as much as he can right now. He's walking through the city streets, a little bit ragged, has a few weapons tucked underneath his cloak that kind of give a slight outline, but he's hiding them the best he can. And a glint of silver from the rapier on his left hip.
Yeah, as you continue to look around, you're noticing this. You know, there's some booths and some games. A lot of the taverns and such are open door, trying to get as much business out of the festival. A lot of people have come from all over the territory, and even some from the roots to try to get a opportunity to either get their name out there, sell their product. They just know this is going to be a big day, and it's going to be a big like amalgamation of a ton of people. Good for any business.
Yeah, so I'll look around. Are there any like throwing games, like throwing daggers or anything like that?
There is a throwing game.
Alright, I'll walk up to that booth. What do I see whenever I walk
Alright.
up to it?
You're walking up very close to the line from, like, it's on the northern half of the garden. So basically, like, in the wealthiest district, just on the edge of the mid-district, I'd say. Like, literally probably one of the last buildings that would unofficially separate the two districts. You walk up to this big hearth that is right next to a flaming pot, and you notice it's the blacksmith.
The blacksmith?
And there's this big crowd surrounding this big axe throwing kind of straight away.
What do I like? So is someone throwing axes right now?
There's like 3 lanes of people throwing axes at these little like scarecrow dummies filled with straw.
Okay, I'll step up to one of them.
Alright, there's a line.
There's a line. I guess I'll wait in line.
And he's just kind of doing like a trust system on the axe throwing.
Okay. Yeah. I'll go ahead and pick up one of the axes. Are these hand axes?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I think he's used strength, so I probably won't be the best at this, but I'll do what I can. Alright. I don't think there are some. So that is an 8 with the hand axe.
So as you throw it, it kind of obviously falls a little too short, hitting on. If it was like the scarecrows only kind of have straw up to like the belly button where it would be, and, like the arms, everything else is like a wooden post. You go just past where like a leg would be, and just hit like the background wooden wall.
Okay. I'll attempt one more time. Is there another hand axe in like the barrel? Like
Yeah,
that?
there's 3. Like in
There's
the lane
3.
with you.
Okay, I'll take the second one, and I'm not used to this. and I'll grab it by the end, and I'll just try to chuck it once more. That's a natural one.
So, okay. As you throw this hand axe, as you release, the head just flies off. Like, before you even let go of your grip, the head of the axe flies off. Like, before you're even at the climax, you would let go. And after seeing that, you kind of hear, like, the hush, like, the talk of the blacksmith kind of hush as they hear, like, this axe clinging around to the ground. And the blacksmith kind of clears his way through the crowd, and you notice a dwarf walk through the crowd.
Sorry everyone, won't happen again.
He's like, "What are you doing to me axes?"
I promise they fell apart.
It's just interesting that only one's fallen apart all night.
Such as things go, you know. With my trusty dagger, something like this would never happen. And I'll take one of my daggers from the inside of my like leather sheath that's attached to my calf, and I'll just. Is he like walking up to the target? Or?
Yeah, like he's not walking up to the target, but just like let's say like if you're here with the lane right here, you're throwing this way. He's coming like towards you.
And I'll take the dagger, grip it by the blade, and at like high speed, I'll just go full strength. Like obviously much harder than I was trying with the hand axes. Come on, please, please, please. Damn it. I'm gonna get a good start, Lewis. That is a 13.
Okay, so that one just kind of hits like kind of square on the shoulder of the target. Not like a perfect shot, but like you made contact. He's like, "Well, at least that one didn't break."
Well, it's not yours.
Yeah. So how are you gonna replace the one you broke?
Well.
Buddy, I'm kidding. Come on. It's the festival. Come on.
My friend, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You can work for it.
Okay.
Yay. Just meet me back at my station. I'll be over there in a few minutes.
I will definitely do that. I will definitely be there.
So as he starts to turn around and walk back.
Now I'm walking away.
Okay. Alright.
I'm gonna go pick up my dagger, give a double glance back. Did he?
Yeah, he fully turned his back to you. He like.
Did he get a good look at my face? Can I like? Do I know if he got a good look at my face or not, or was I able to keep myself pretty?
I mean, you can roll.
Like inside.
Yeah. Do you want to roll like an insight to see like how well you think you feel with your face?
Yeah. That's a natural 20.
He like knows like you're a humanoid, but like who isn't? You know what I mean? So like. Not really. Like he knows you're white, I guess.
He didn't look like he was.
But like he wouldn't be able to like make out facial features enough to recognize you in a lot. Like,
he wasn't like peering underneath.
Yeah, like he knows how tall you are. He knows you're white, but like.
Okay. All right. I will pick up my dagger. I'll just give like an aloof side to side, and I will continue walking down the street towards where I know where the announcement's gonna be, right?
Yeah, so he was kind of at the northern part, like kind of, I don't want to say towards the end of the festivities, but definitely closer than wealthier side of town. And as you start to walk farther down, you see this massive fountain kind of in the middle of the whole festival with a makeshift stage kind of built surrounding the fountain that's not usually there, like some wooden scaffolding around the fountain.
Okay. Is anybody on the scaffolding?
No one's on the scaffolding, but there's someone kind of sitting on the scaffolding, kind of tending to what you appear to be like a bandage wrapped around their leg. You.
Oh, that's me.
So you just kind of see them, kind of like how you, a bandage that's been on for a few days, you'd swap it out for a fresh one, kind of thinning out the wound the bandage is under.
Chelsea, would you like to describe your character? What I see?
No.
Okay. Campaign over.
Roll credits.
So you would see I'm a man. I'm a man's man. All right. I'm about 6'3", pretty buff. Like he said, a little bandaged up. I got back from shit we ain't gonna talk about. And I ain't doing too hot, buddy. But you know, I'm nice.
All right.
You should come up to me.
I will see that, and I'll just keep the corner of my eye on them for now, and I'll try to mingle into the crowd and just wait for the announcement to take place.
Yeah, there's a few other options for the stuff. Do you want to like take another perception check, see what you see around?
Oh yeah, I'll give a look around just to make sure no one's tailing me or anything like that.
Okay, so just like to see like what you can spend your time doing, or you're trying to see if anyone's behind you?
I'm trying to see if anyone has been following me, if anyone is giving me untoward glances, if I feel like I'm being recognized.
Okay.
That's pretty good. That is a 24.
Oh fuck.
Okay. Jared, do you want to roll a stealth check?
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa!
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Hold on.
What's going on, guys? I don't feel safe.
I had nothing to do with this.
So much easier on fucking Daggerheart to get over to your shit. Okay, so I have disadvantage on stealth. Because of the armor I'm wearing.
I'm gonna see you, little bro.
Would the,
I'll say
would the
because
crowd
you're in a
cancel
crowd.
it out? So it's just a straight roll?
So I'll just give you a straight roll. But don't ever ask me that shit again.
Well, I think this is applicable. I'm not going to ask for stealth in trees when I'm hiding from, like,
I
animals.
think this is applicable.
I apply my weapon to your throat.
I'd like to do my campaign.
That's a 7.
Alright. I'll describe that in a second. But I'd like to do my campaign kind of like how Jarrett wanted to change his at first, where I'm not going to ask you if you want to do rolls. I'm going to wait for you to recognize that you should do one.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't,
I was about to.
you'll somewhat suffer the consequences.
I like that
guess.
you asked me to.
Want to go. One thing is constant, and it's just this tall figure is moving closer to you.
I will maneuver myself through the crowd to the other side.
Can I make a perception or insight check to check if I've been...
Been made.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess you can roll deception if you're trying to hide it. If you're not, then...
Well, I'm trying to blend into the crowd.
Yeah, so make a deception check that you didn't notice anything.
Perception or insight? What would you say?
Do a perception, because you've noticed it and not have insight on it.
That's a 15.
15.
Both you have it?
Should I have you roll again? Is that how it works?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, roll again. No, did I just pick the favorite there? Yeah, he said
6.
10.
Okay. So
Alright, so
I have a +6 deception, so.
I'm still +1 perception.
so you clearly notice that he's like which way he's moving,
I
but
see him moving faster, so I also pick up speed.
So the crowd is starting to build around the stage.
I want to get to the farthest side of this crowd as possible, away from this person who has, like, been following me loosely.
Okay.
8.
So, a crowd is starting to build around the stage.
18.
Because they're getting ready for an announcement.
Okay.
What was it? Sorry.
18. So
8.
Okay, so as he starts to kind of maneuver through these people, a lot of people are getting in
Feel
front of
like
you, blocking your path.
are
you're just
almost
kinda getting
pushing
stuck.
in, like-
Yeah.
Am I walking away from the stage? Are you walking away from the
I'm gonna
stage?
say if the stage is here, he noticed you coming like this direction.
And so as
So,
the crowd comes,
yeah, the crowd's
it's
starting
like
to come
it's
in,
like literally away.
As you're
from
trying to
you.
like turn back out, the crowd's starting to press you in. You're just struggling to get through as he's building a little distance on you. And then you're starting to make it to like the edge of the booth as the crowd starts to kind of get closer to the stage. And then as this starts, you see from a few buildings around that just these makeshift primitive fireworks get launched into the air from the buildings surround. Like you have like
like fire arrows with black powder bombs in them.
a circle
like
of a circle of
grenades.
buildings, and there's like I would say like a 50-100 yard gap, and then you have like the scaffolding of the fountain. So there's like a little courtyard area there where people can gather, and then behind that first row of buildings, fireworks are starting to shoot into the air, and from those fireworks, as the scaffolding starts to get filled with like crown officials and like the king's guard, you see the outline of a big creature being like like you see like light being blocked from these fireworks or something flying around up there, and as it continues to fly, like more and more fireworks go off, you hear like the audience going, oh, whoa, oh, ooh, ah, like all kinds of like reactions. It's like, he's here, there he is.
I think as this is going on, I'm gonna. Did I clock? Well, I guess you guys never make contact, right?
No.
No. Okay. Okay. So I guess I'm just gonna try and. If you've disappeared,
And then
I'm gonna, I guess, make my way in the direction you went, just slowly.
And then as the king's guard slowly start to come onto the scaffolding to kind of clear the way, they kind of one butts you with their foot. It's like, bum, off the stairs.
How close am I to this?
To what's happening here. Also, you're so blocked from the crowd, so maybe like a good like 20 feet. Like you might register that like you might see, because like the guard's on the staircase, you might see like someone's taller, like kind of like trying to move someone back.
So will this be like the royal guard? Like they'd be like pretty high up,
I wouldn't say it's like the guard, but it's like
but like high. Like so they wouldn't know who I am.
they wouldn't know you.
Okay.
What do the uniforms look like?
They're mostly like half leather, half metal. Like the strong points, like shoulders, chest, metal. Like anything connecting the two is gonna be leather.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're all carrying shields with a sword.
Like a breastplate?
Yeah, it's gonna be like a metal breastplate, metal shoulders, like some chain down there, and then like stuff like the forearms, and stuff is gonna be leather.
Do they have like the sigil appear anywhere?
Yeah, so it's gonna be on the shield,
Okay.
and then their helmets, right outside of the eyes, are gonna have like the fangs of
Oh, that's
a
pretty cool.
leviathan head.
Okay.
Think like kind of like the hound, like the hound's helmet,
But like a
but like only like the top, and it just kind of opens up in the bottom.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm not really in any condition to talk back to these dudes right now. So
Just like a limp away.
yeah, I'll just be like whatever.
Yeah, we can say like you just finished up wrapping your foot to where it's not like.
Yeah, I kind of just like go back into the crowd.
Mm-hmm. Alright, yeah. So as you guys are, as you're getting up to move, as you're kind of still trying to keep up.
I eyed that interaction, and I think I've totally lost Liam now. Liam?
You don't know their name.
I know, but I'm asking.
Oh, Andrew.
Yeah.
Lewis.
Lewis.
That's
I've totally lost.
Yeah. Lewis is in
I
the crowd.
totally have lost Lewis now. I do know their name.
No, you don't.
I think.
You don't. Trust me.
Okay.
Hey, Lewis.
So as Lewis is getting farther and farther from this crowd, what's he trying to do?
Well, I'm gonna stay on the edge of the crowd. I'm just going to monitor. Still make sure that no one's watching me.
Yeah. as you
I'm just gonna watch the show, to be honest.
just trying to hide like at the edge of like closer to like the booths,
Mhm.
farther from the crowd. Yeah, I'll say there's like a 10, 15 foot gap from like the last person in the crowd to you. And there's like some random people scattered that just don't want to be like in the edge of the crowd. So as you limp away, you're just trying to like figure out what to do now. You're at the edge of the crowd by some booths. A man walks up with his cart, strung up by his donkey, and he walks up to you. Buddy, you have to try it. I came all this way. There's some random guy, you see him, he looks like a big, beefy guy, big red beard, red hair. He's just wearing like a classic like little cloth shirt with a vest. And he's like, I came all this way, I spent my whole life doing this.
Well, I'm in no position to refuse. What do you have to offer?
He puts his arm around you, he's like, buddy, you're gonna love it.
Alright.
You're gonna love this.
As he puts his arm around me, I'm just gonna make sure that nothing, like, he's not, like, reaching for
He's not like trying to like,
How loud is this conversation?
I mean, he's like pretty excited. He's not like screaming, but
It's
like,
pretty joyous.
and he like puts his arm around you, like not like headlock, but like.
I got an 8,
hugs
so
you.
I don't see this.
No, not yet. Not really. Not yet.
Not yet.
And he walks to the back of his cart, grabs a mug off the side, and goes to this tap, and he's pouring some ale, and this ale looks pretty good.
Well, my good friend, I think you're gonna have to try it first to make sure you're not trying to poison me.
And he's like, I try it every day. Why else would I sell it? And he in one gulp, he downs the whole first cup of ale and starts pouring another one.
Well, you've convinced me. How much for the ale, sir?
He's like, buddy, the first one's free, and you'll
You
want to
can
pay
bet
for the second one.
There'll be more after that. You trust me, good
And he
sir.
gives you this big, like, I'm going to say, like, almost a pint and a half worth of this ale.
Mhm.
And it's just in this, like, wooden cup.
It's not a commemorative tankard.
And he, like, just slaps it in your chest, spilling a little bit, but it's on you.
I've got to rise up to the pressure. I'll
Yeah.
try to down this ale as fast as I can.
Okay, do a constitution check for me
Hell yeah.
as you chug this ale.
Beer drinking check, let's go.
A save?
Yeah, is this just a con save or
save.
Yeah, sure, do a save.
okay?
And as you're chugging, he starts going, yeah! And some people from the crowd start to turn around and face you as you're chugging. They start clapping like, woo!
I get a 13 and I slam it down and kind of wipe the foam off my mouth and I'll try to do my best belch.
Yeah.
Wait, do I have any? No, I don't have one in me right now. But yeah, I'll just try to let out my best belch and another, sir. How much beer was that? Was that like a
Said a
liter?
pint
of
and a
beer?
half.
Pint and a half.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
a lot, man.
I'll try to.
And he takes the cup back from you and starts pouring another one. And is like,
Is a
my
pint
buddy.
like half a gallon? How many pints are in a gallon?
A pint, I think, is 16 ounces.
Yeah. And they're 64 in a gallon, so it's a quarter.
Damn.
4 pints in a gallon.
Yeah.
So like, a little math.
A beer can is about, I think, 12 ounces. So it's a little over a can of beer.
Yeah, it's a tall boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
A little less than I thought.
All right, I'll
So as
I'll
people
try-
are still cheering, he's like, man, I gotta tell you, I'm happy to have you, but this one's gonna be 5 coins.
That's all right, and I'll take it out and I'll like shove him in the empty cup and hand the empty cup back to him.
Yeah, he just opens his little pouch and pours the coins. See some of the drops of the remaining ale fall into his
A
pouch.
little
and
bit of
closes it,
foam, like
and
it's
starts pouring another. And you still have this big crowd of people, like, still gathering, going, another one, yeah!
and like you can tell.
And like, this is hitting you. Like, it's hitting you quick. Bro.
What does it taste
Is
like?
it like is it like mead or is
It's an ale. It's like an appley, cinnamony, like.
Does it taste pretty good? Is it
Let me
pretty
just
light?
tell you, this is the best. This is the best alcoholic beverage you've ever had.
Bro, this ale ain't shit.
Like third person view, you see
When the
that
arrow
Lewis is really enjoying the attention and he's kind of hyping it up a little bit.
Yeah.
But like in the back of his mind, you can still like he's still looking around a little bit. He's still a little
Yeah.
bit nervous. But I'm gonna try to down the second
Yeah.
cup of ale as best I
Jay, do
can.
you want to roll a second perception as the crowd starts to build?
I was also gonna ask if I could like, I guess be a perception check. I was gonna ask if I could like hear what the fuck's going on.
I mean, yeah, like the crowd's built. Like I would say there's like a
That's
good
a
like.
17.
Yeah, I would say there's a good like 10 people at least is spectating Lewis down these beers.
Well, like almost like a not a mosh pit, but like
It's
when
like-
a
it's
mosh
like-
pit
yeah,
opens.
Well, you have like the cart here. Like if the fountain's here, you have like the cart here, and like you have a little half circle almost like surrounding Lewis here.
Okay.
All right.
You know what I mean?
That- And now I got a 4.
Yeah. So as you
And I'm gonna try to stick my head under the cart and save this the best I can, but I'm gonna throw up.
yeah, and as you start to throw up, the big ginger bearded man walks over and starts patting you on the back. He's like, "Hey man, that was me when I first started." And then he just like picks you up and lifts you up and keeps patting you on the back. He's like, "You're always welcome to come back. Now I'm gonna try to open a shop in town."
I
I'll
think
be there.
at this
And
point,
at this point, it's like as he's throwing up is when you for sure clock that it's the same guy.
well, I got an 18.
Yeah.
So I think if I saw this pit form, I think I would walk over there. How far would you say I am?
I would say like if he's right, he's
You
him.
can take my
He's
mini.
right here throwing up.
Pull my mini.
The crowd's around. You're like just made it to the edge of like his crowd.
Okay, so I walk up. Is he sitting on the thing right now, or is he standing?
He's like just standing and he's like just talking to the
Andrew.
Andrew standing.
Okay. I walk up. I clap Andrew on the back.
Is it wait? Do I feel like?
Is it like a pat or is it like a smack? Is it like a 5-star or is it like a?
It's like an aggressive pat.
Is it a metal hand? Is
No,
it
it's
like
a leather. It's a leather glove that hits you in the back, pulls you in, and says, "One more for my friend here."
And I look up. What do I see?
You see a man, a 7'4" man, wearing leather armor with tiny pieces of metal. It's chainmail mechanically, but it's like a leather piece of armor with small segments of metal to make it more durable, with a massive black hood with a chainmail veil on the front, so you cannot see his face.
I'm getting weird vibes. It's like, but I'll do my best to hide my reaction to this. You heard the man?
Roll a deception check. Do you wanna?
That's a 25.
Alright.
I beaten that.
Hey, you get it back now, 20.
That's for what? Insight?
Sure.
Yeah. That's a 22.
We still lost.
So
They rolled a 19.
I rolled a 19 too, little bro.
All right, yeah.
I'm 7'4", you fucker.
Like you're feeling a little sussed out. You don't really notice that like he's trying like you think like he might know like it's the same guy who's following him, but you think you're playing it like the best way you can right now.
All right.
I don't care
what,
about
what are you doing?
deceiving
Right
me.
I hear all this bullshit going on. I want to like come over and see what the ruckus is about.
Yeah, so I'll say like as it's all going down, like you make your way to the edge of the crowd too.
Yeah.
No, you're like right here next to Lewis.
My hand is firmly around Lewis's shoulder.
Okay.
One more for my friend.
I don't like that. So I'm gonna roll. What would that be? Not athletics. I'm gonna roll investigation, just to see if there's any like bullshit around us, because the whole crowd's been going fucking crazy. So I want to see if you did anything.
Yeah, the
stupid.
crowd's still going crazy about like the fireworks are just finishing up, but you still see this figure flying around with the end of the fireworks burning.
Have I seen this figure before?
I would-
Whenever I was.
I wouldn't say it's clear enough to know if you've seen it before, but like,
I mean, in my past, like, would I know?
I mean, you have a rough idea that you know like
Okay.
the animal you're watching.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But like, that's all I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
I got a 16. So what
What were you trying to roll for?
Investigation. I was trying to see if he was trying to hurt him. That's
You
what
don't
I was
see that
more
he's trying to
to
like harm him
Yeah.
right now. You just kind of see that like he's trying to make sure that like he doesn't get away from him.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Not necessarily harming. We're just trying to like soft restrain.
Yeah. So I'm like gonna get a little closer, but I'm not saying anything yet, just to see.
Yeah,
what
just
the
kind of
fuck's
making
going
sure
on.
you're like the first person in the crowd. So
Yeah.
Hello, my friend. What brings you back here today?
I want to see you drink more meat. Enough.
We have rules.
How did he beat a 22?
I hit a 24. Dude, my guy's not 7'4", but like literally in the description form I have lumberjack like. Like I have like
No, that's fair. That's fair.
red hair, dad bod, strong beard, lumberjack written down.
I flick a
I'm
coin
attracted
over
to
at
him.
him. I take 4 more coins.
And then I pull out one more coin.
Roll them on the ground right in front of him. And
I would like to give him a coin.
still holding
And one more
this tiny elf boy, hold out my hand for a tankard.
coin. I'm
Yeah.
6 foot. I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, it's 6.
I'm skinny.
You know,
Alright, I'm
slightly
fine.
annoyed, he grabs Lewis's old tankard off the ground from when he threw up and fills it up with one more cup of ale. He says, I don't like the vibe here, so this is your last cup, Lewis.
I'll drink under any circumstances, even untoward ones. That's an 11. So,
I'll say after already throwing up, you're
I mean,
gonna have to
listen.
down this slowly.
yeah.
You can't chug this one like you did the
it's-
first one, but you won't throw up if you.
The
if
crowd's
you take it.
definitely like died down. a
The
little
crowd's starting to fall out because they're like, dude, what the hell? Like they're kind of like weirded out more than anything, and they're wanting to finish seeing like what's flying in the air at this point. You're no longer the most interesting thing happening.
bit. Yeah. But yeah, I will down my ale slowly. And do my best to hold it down this time.
Yeah, you're still just going.
Yeah, two-handing it, full kid after coming in from a hot day.
And as you notice, the fireworks have stopped, and the figure starts to breathe fire as it slowly descends upon the scaffolding. And as it slowly gets maybe 50 to 100 feet above the scaffolding, everyone in the crowd starts to hush. You just hear of these massive wings pushing everyone as they almost have to like brace their stances.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing holding them up is the people behind them in the crowd. As you see 2 like talons land on the scaffolding. Not this big scale necessarily, but like 2 talons land on the scaffolding with 2 big digits as the back legs also hit. And barely fitting on the scaffolding with all the King's Guard having to rush to the front to make room is the king aboard his wyvern. As it slowly descends, he's going, yeah! As the crowd's like cheering again. Now that the wings have stopped, they can hear him. And he's cheering, and his wyvern starts to take off again, flying back into the air. And he starts speaking. Are we still focused on this? Are we going to listen? What do we want to do?
But yeah, I'm trying to like
Yeah.
like turn around and like face the stage, still present of like the hand on my shoulder.
Uh-huh. I'm going to say the man who's been serving you guys so far kind of slides a little wooden slide over his
His stall.
barrel here, and then he leads his donkey away saying, I'll be here tomorrow, guys, if we can get this settled. And he kind of leads his donkey down the street,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just you 3 left in the crowd.
All right, I'll watch the speech and listen to what he has to say.
Hand still on your shoulder?
Yes, my hand is still firmly gripping his shoulder.
Yeah. Hey man, he left the tank. He left the cup.
Yes. Snatch.
You're a goblin, man.
And you also notice he left the 5 coins on the ground. He didn't bother picking them up.
Snatch.
I don't give a fuck.
But, yeah, the king starts speaking. He's like, I appreciate all my citizens here for me tonight. We are here in honor of my 2nd son's first night in this kingdom. And like a momentary pause for the clapping. He's like, I hope you've all enjoyed the festivities so far. I can't thank you guys enough. And I appreciate all you do for this kingdom. And I'd like to reward y'all's loyalty through these troubling times. And you see as he kind of gestures towards like the direction of the castle, as you see horses pulling carriages that's riding down the castle. And they open these big stalls with rows of fruit, wine, grain, just a lot of
Generous guy.
yeah. And you see everyone kind of start to swarm that way. Not everyone, like not everyone needs it. It's obviously gonna be like some of the people from the poor district who swarm it first.
Mm-hmm.
But he continues to speak. It kind of gets mumbled by the crowd rushing.
Yeah, nobody can really hear what he's
Yeah, and then the King's Guard. Some of them kind of come from around the carriages too as well to kind of regulate, make sure nothing violent's going on around the carriages as they're serving the food and wine. And take this cloak off and kind of bolt away.
Mm-hmm.
They just drop the cloak and just take the full headlock.
Okay, I'll say, you got a tight grip, my friend.
You're a wanted man.
I know. And I will unsheath the rapier.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to step on your world, so I would...
I'll give you the chance to do your acrobatics check first.
Alright. Holy shit, 23.
Alright.
So what are you trying to
In that moment, do I have enough chance to get Booming Blade off, or no? I mean,
I'm gonna say no.
can
So-
like a little bit of sound, or no? Just,
I'll say like as you started to unsheath, so do like
yeah.
of like something initiating.
Mm-hmm.
But with the 23, I want to say you clocked what was going on. Like you noticed his hand kind of inching. Like as he was pointing this way, you noticed his other hand inching up to unclip.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of clocked what he was about to try.
Okay.
So while you're still a few feet away, I'll say, let me know what you want to do. But you could have made it to them by the time his head's slipping through the hole.
Okay, my main thing is, I saw his character fucking with him first, so does he have like a cloak or like anything? Do you have anything on your back?
Yeah, we got a big old cloak.
Okay, so I'm gonna like fucking, I'm gonna like grab that shit, like jump in to grab it and like pull him back a little bit. because I'm trying to figure out what the fuck he's doing to this guy.
I think I would steal technically, so you pull both of us back.
I'll say you get there.
That's fine. I can pull both of you back.
I'll say, Jared, do a strength check to see if you maintain that grip.
I was gonna say I was really gonna do athletics because then I would have rolled a 24 on athletics.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, either way, I probably.
So another athletics check?
First.
Yeah, you can do it. Yeah, just whatever.
It's only a 9. Oh, I'm like shit.
I'll say you hold on to him now, but the next check, if you guys do another grapple check, you'll have disadvantage.
That's alright.
Yeah, you in this crazy 3-way. You have grabbed Jared's cloak.
And he's grabbing Andrew.
and he has Lewis in a headlock.
The most violent conga line ever. Yeah.
So then you both have now realized that there's a third person involved in this tussle.
Sir, there's been a third plane.
One at a time, gentlemen.
So then do you want to...
Yeah, do I have another chance to escape this grapple?
Do you want to pull out your rapier and also grapple, or do you want to try to escape the grapple?
Is it a choice either escape the grapple or attack?
I'll say if you're going to try to escape the grapple, you'll probably want both hands, because you're not just going to be and bust your neck out, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going to try to escape the grapple, I'll say you can't pull out your rapier and try to escape in the same...
In the same breath?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll try to... I need to escape first. I'll try to break the grapple.
Okay. Jared? Yeah, roll with disadvantage.
Donald Trump.
Rolling nat 20? What the fuck?
I got a 2. Is that still with a -2 from being drunk?
I just won.
Brother rolled a 0.
Alright, that is a, in that case, that'd be a 6.
I got an 8.
Can I just say, I go a little bit and then I get absolutely close.
Yeah, I'll say, you try to go and then just yanks you back.
My feet full up in the air.
you as you notice someone else's presence, you try to take that as your opportunity, but it's not enough.
Yeah. My ass is on the ground.
I'm gonna turn, because where are you holding me on my cloak? Like on the back of...
Like on the back of your neck.
How tall are you?
I'm like 6.5 feet tall, so you're still like...
So if you're
9
you're
inches
like...
taller than me, but that's why...
All your egos had to make your characters at least 6 feet tall.
Okay,
so
well
now
you...
just 3 tall dudes.
You knew about my big
God.
3 months ago.
Dude,
what was I supposed to be like? Hey, Jared, and you guys are going to make your characters a little bit
Okay,
shorter.
good point. Well, that's
I
why...
made my character before both of y'all.
I know, hey.
Well, that's why I rolled acrobatic, because my thought was I was gonna jump up and fucking pull him down while he was pulling on Andrew.
Well, I think you're tall enough to reach.
So that's my point, even if I wasn't tall
With
enough.
the
So I was gonna pull him
23,
like this.
Would he have pulled my hood off?
Well, I wasn't trying to do that.
Yeah,
so
I'm going to say without the intent, no. I
was just trying to be like, get the fuck off.
I think I would have kind of shoved them off just enough to wheel around and look at them and say, "This is a wanted man. I am collecting a bounty. You are interfering."
Help!
Are you yelling help for real?
I'm yelling help for real.
Okay. As you yell help, you all kind of take you all take a dolly zoom.
And you can tell this conflicts with Lewis's very being, yelling for help to the guards.
Yeah.
You can tell he's obviously stressed.
So as you look over, you notice that the stage has cleared significantly. Not as many people around. Hasn't been for a bit. The carts have already gone. The food's emptied. And you see King's Guard, I'm gonna say 5 King's Guard, start to kind of make their way from the stage towards you guys.
I'm just gonna keep holding him. I mean,
Oh my god.
This is a wanted man. I'm not going to get in trouble for taking care of a criminal.
Do I have time for another action? Or have I failed too much that
You're done, bro. You're tired.
Okay.
Okay.
Between throwing up and getting gripped by the
Getting
neck
headbutted.
twice, you're kind
I'm
of...
probably starting to lose consciousness, aren't I?
I'm not
maybe.
choking you out. I'm more holding you across. It's more on your chest because I guess.
Just literally right here.
Okay.
It's keeping you from
moving. I'm not full blown.
asking for help anyway, and the guards know me. So I'm
Can
gonna
we
ask
do
him
a
what's going
contested
on.
athletics check to see who?
Let's let's hit a 3-way athletics check.
So Andrew's in the middle,
Can
and
I
I'm
do
fucking
acrobatics
pulling
since
on
I'm
one
still trying
side.
to escape?
Sure.
So acrobatics, if you succeed, you get away from both of us. Athletics, I succeed, but
If-
I
You would
keep
like kick
Lewis.
me
Roll,
off and
and
kick
I'll
him.
decide what happens.
If both of y'all tie and get higher than me, am I just
You
like
just get split in
am I,
half.
yeah, am I like from the Ice Age, like that squirrel that just like
Yes.
Roll, brother.
Okay.
finally
Oh. Yeah, I lost.
dirty 20.
Yeah.
22.
We're back. Do you want to start like running with
Yeah.
Lewis in a grapple?
So I pick up Lewis, so Chelsea is holding me on the back. She
Hold on,
lets
one
go.
sec.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Wait, you want to tell him the name he'd know you as?
Yeah.
I
So
would push Chelsea off and full up arms around Lewis's like chest and abdomen, just
Yeah.
that works. And what's my movement speed? 30 feet? Yeah. So I can move.
I'm gonna half it since
One,
you're carrying.
well, yeah, that's how grappling works. You
Yeah.
have it. So I walk 15 feet.
this is by far the most humiliating thing that's happened to me in a while.
And I will eat many, many steaks with the bounty you provide.
As the
Arctagin.
guards start to kind of surround you once again in like this half circle, sort of like
Just Arctagin, any last name?
it just says Arctagin on the poster. You
But I
see
know
the-
what he's wanted for.
You do not. It says
Okay.
wanted and it says like
Who's he wanted by?
You're getting the wrong man, I tell you.
by the crown.
By the crown?
And then as you see it, all the guards kind of hand on sword, shields already in their other hand. Like, what's going on here?
Arctagin wanted by the crowd.
This man
Crown.
assaulted me.
Well, whatever he's done, he's wanted by the crown. I am a
I have a question.
Yeah.
free man.
So the guards, would they know anything about the military, like any of the military regiments?
These are still like kind of like lower level. They probably wouldn't.
Okay, so even if I like said my rank, they wouldn't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Mhm.
Okay, damn it.
Well, your rank, yeah, they might.
I might.
What?
If you want a rank drop.
Well, I was gonna use an intimidation check to get the guards to be like, take these fuckers into custody, because I was trying to split them up.
Well, as this like arguing is going on between you two, trying to convince the guards who's right, you just hear the king from the stage. Now the crowd completely gone. Pretty much just you two on the streets. He says, "Silence! Silence!" As the king says silence, you see all the guards finish sleeping, like from having their hands slowly start to pull the swords out, they put them back in and they just kind of go to like stand still.
I would kneel before him when he does that.
Thank you, your dubiousness.
And as you do that, you kind of kneel
She said
down.
that I squeeze you.
And as
Just a
he
quick
says
little-
silence, you see his wyvern once again land behind him. And he says, "We won't have it on the night of my son's birth. Deal with it tomorrow." As he mounts his dragon and takes back into the night sky. And the guards say, We'll handle it in the morning. And they begin to walk away.
By morning he'll be gone. Where do I put him?
That's right, I'll probably be gone by the morning.
It's not our problem. That's our problem tomorrow. Your problem tonight.
It actually doesn't have to be your problem at all, so you could just let me go now.
No.
If
Please?
you have enough money on your person to pay the equivalent of your bounty, I will let you go.
As this is all happening, you see Tiershin start to slowly walk back. He was on basically the opposite side of the scaffolding.
Mm-hmm.
He's made his way over. He's like, is the cart still here? What's going on? As he sees a massive figure holding a 6-foot man, as you have started to pick yourself off the ground, re-sheathing your sword.
Who's Tiershin again?
Tiershin's a blacksmith.
Okay.
Wait, he's not the one who with the cart, was he?
No. Tiershin's the guy at the axe.
Okay, just making sure. Hello there, good sir. Well, as you can see, I'm being apprehended. It's rather unfortunate.
Tiershin, can I throw him in your shed?
You can keep him in your room.
How much is his bounty?
I'll say 500 gold. 500 points.
Is 500 gold a lot? Like, how much?
sounds like
Is
a
that
lot.
like a year's worth?
You paid 5 coin for the beer you drank, so it's not a ton.
Okay.
It's not like ridiculous.
Like maybe $50.
Yeah, like it's not crazy, but like some people don't. Like some people live off of like 1 gold.
Yeah.
Like you were drinking.
I live
pretty-
off 500 gold.
You were drinking pretty crazy ale.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, yeah.
I was telling you, it was the best shit you've ever had,
That's all I
and it was hitting you pretty quick too.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was crazy ale. But 500.
No, this is actually the king and his wyvern.
Oh my god.
But yeah, Kirsten's immediately like, yeah, we're gonna just put him in your room.
Do you have any shackles prepared?
Don't you?
Would I have? Yeah, I have shackles. Would I have 2 pairs of shackles or just 1?
Probably have one on you, one in your room, I assume.
Sick.
Just don't touch the hair. The
And
hair
say
took a
that,
lot of time to get.
I'm gonna throw you onto the ground and shackle your feet and then pick you up again.
Are my hands still free?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, you only have 1 pair.
What are you gonna do with your hands, man?
So as
I mean, they're shackles made for hands that are thrown on your feet. So yeah, I'm God.
you have another Dr. Pepper or water in it?
Yeah. At this point, I've just fully submitted.
Thrown Arctagin over his shoulder. What are you gonna do? I'm walking back to Tiershin's.
I'm just gonna follow him because I'm still fucking confused. I want to know the full story. I want to know what he did to get wanted. I know you're a little deceptive guy over there, but I want to hear his side of the story, and I want to hear his side of the story.
Yeah, so
because
we'll
he
just say
admitted
you
it.
take the 5-minute walk back over to Tiershin's.
Yeah.
You kind of go inside past the blacksmith. You kind of pass where the public eye would have access. You're kind of like the blacksmith, like the forge is beneath his home. So you walk into Tiershin's home, you kind of make your way in the living room, and then you go to like a side room. And then what do you do when you notice that an individual has followed you all the way back?
Are you here to purchase anything?
I'm here because I want to get the full story. Why the hell did you just grab him like
I
that?
would very much like to tell my side of the story.
Would you? Well, shut the hell up. Hey, what's your side of the story first?
He has a $500 coin bounty. 500 coin
5,000.
bounty on him.
500 coin down.
500 coin bounty.
Do you
That's
think
good
that gives
money.
you the right to just fucking slam me?
Yes,
You don't
actually,
even know what he did.
the government tells me I have the right.
Well, I'm a soldier and I don't just slam innocent people like that. He might have been stealing for his family. Who are you stealing for?
This looks like a man who has a family.
I'm
not
not
as
the
your-
thief.
I don't
As
know.
you're hearing
I don't
this
even know if he's a
person's
man.
tone, as you hear their tone describing like that they're just in it for the bounty, you don't get the vibe that they don't like think what he did to get a bounty matters. You just think that like
I'm following the rules. that
them
have been set.
understanding a bounty is like
I don't
they
think this is the best guy.
like their understanding is that bounty means turn them in. They don't really like. It's not that they don't care what he did. It's that they don't think what he did matters, because to them the paper law is the only thing that matters. It's not really like an opinion based thing. It's not like a right or wrong. It's more like a what's the rules.
Your bounty is to keep you alive, so I will keep you alive. Are you hungry?
Actually, yes, I'm very hungry. That'd be very kind of you.
He puts you down on the floor. There is another shackle on the wall that he locks you in. So your feet are shackled and one hand is shackled, but it's kind of longer, so you're not just like sitting like this. And you can rest your hand down. And he comes in and he brings you a steak that's still breathing. I mean, this thing is like you threw it on the grill for maybe 5 seconds, flipped it 5 seconds, dinner.
Do you have anything that's not as red? Something green, perchance.
He walks out and brings in like a gangrened old steak.
No, I meant not meat, you oaf. Please.
He comes back with like a raw potato.
Trying times and all that.
This is not the fucking kitchen.
As Kirsten clocks the conversation, he's like, "Come on, man!" Snatches the potato from Orgo's
Is
hand
this a kitchen, Thurston?
and tosses it in the pot of stew he's brewing for his family.
Oh, so you're going to give Bounty Man your family stew for your 13 children?
That's too
Oh, well, you told me 1 minus 3 is 2. Sometimes I think 13.
I think I'm beginning to see the problem here, Tiashin.
So, Kirsten's like, it's a lot. As he pours a bowl of stew and hands it to you, hands one to you, and leaves you with your undercooked and spoiled steak.
Damn, you live like this?
It's a life.
Hardly call it that. So what'd you do?
Like recently, or
I don't have all the
How did you
know
acquire a
what I'm
500
talking
coin
about.
bounty? Because now I'd say my character's interested in this as well.
Yeah, we'll say this is like your first time actually hearing out what someone did to get a bounty.
long story short,
Yeah, normally they're not this talkative.
Normally they're grabbed and turned in, really.
was wrongfully accused of something. I mean, I did it, but the guy deserved it.
How can you be wrongfully accused of something you did?
You don't understand. The guy, he had it coming. He was a bad person. Don't do that.
But this is what you did to this guy. You deem him bad, you slaughter him.
No. He tried to kill me.
Oh,
See, that's where you don't.
You're leaving out part of story, man. You have to tell the whole story, or I jump to conclusion.
I want to inside check this guy. I feel like we're not getting the whole story.
All right.
I believe every word out of his mouth.
Jarrett is Orgo is taking this as fact right now.
I'm gonna.
They don't know that yet.
I'm gonna ask him
No
if
one's
he
asking
truly
him.
acted
Yeah, Orgo.
out of self-defense.
Well, Kirsten said your name.
Oh, did he? Okay. I guess you guys would have
I
picked that up.
got
My name is Orgo.
Was that a 9? I got them to 9 or 6.
That's a 20 right there.
Oh, that's a 20.
If the line is under it,
Would
it's
you
a
draw
9.
deceiver?
Okay, so I got a 9.
Right, so like, and
Okay.
This one that died.
I'm not saying whether it was deception or persuasion, but I got a 13.
Okay, so you beat me.
He's jumping around some facts.
Okay.
Like like some of it's truth, but you can't tell if he's mixing in lies or not.
I was just trying to ask if it was actually self-defense. That was the main thing I was trying to figure out. If he just murdered an innocent man or not.
You.
So he would tell me yes. And I'll say, alright, well, I can't hate you for that.
Yeah, such is the way sometimes.
If someone tried to kill me, I would fucking kill them.
Right?
Exactly. See? And that's what this is all about.
We might be a little similar.
Did anyone witness this attack?
No, not a soul. It's why I've not been here
Then
for
how did it get reported and you get the bounty put on you? If no one saw it happen, how did they know it was you that got killed?
I'm sorry I wasn't in the third person.
No, but who? Oh.
Alright, let's make deal. He sounds a little slow. How about,
I beat you in the foot race. I fucking kill you in the foot race.
Okay.
That's splendid,
My
Orgo.
bad, buddy.
Not you. I beat
What
you in
I'm
the
trying to
foot
say
race.
is
Sorry.
how about you split the coin 3 ways, and we'll just all call it good.
So,
The coin from my bounty.
Yes, you motherfucker, the coin from your fucking bounty.
But I'd rather not get... I don't want to get captured.
So that's what I'm saying. How about you give me a third, you give him a third, you a third.
I get 250. I caught him.
He doesn't know math. We do 3/3.
250 plus 250 is 500.
That's not how thirds work, buddy.
No, I get more. I caught him.
Kirsten butts in.
You can talk it out with him.
How are you gonna get his bounty without turning him in?
Because he always has more than enough money. Have you listened to
We're
the guy?
staying at Tirshan's house. He gets some. We do fourth. It's easier math.
His bounty is 500 gold. Judging by that prissy-lipped, soft-handed motherfucker, he has more than 500 gold. So if he splits it up with us, we'll call him safe and protect him. I won't protect him, but I'll let him go, and you can choose to protect him if you
As
want.
long as Tirshan's family gets money.
This is
I
my
get
first
money.
week in the cap. I just copied your accent. I'm not trying to get caught with the criminal. Figure it out by tomorrow.
I'm not either. I'm a soldier in the 39th Regiment, but...
Figure it out tomorrow.
Ooh.
Turn him in or
You
not.
see, like, Orgo's face light
But we're
up.
not gonna have violence outside my house tomorrow.
Agreed?
I mean, the king officially said that today it was not a problem. So,
That's
how much money do you have?
That's why I'm letting him go.
How much money would you say that I have at this point?
Not
$5.
500.
Yeah.
I'll say generously, like 200 coin on your person.
Alright, let me put that in there just so I...
We should let him do monthly income. He can pay us monthly.
Put an interest on it.
Yeah.
Would Orgo know if there's any way you can, like, redeem a bounty or,
I actually do have 200 on me.
like, get a bounty taken
Wait,
off of you without going to prison?
No.
Yo, Orgo know? Would Orgo know something? The answer is probably going to be no.
Like,
Hey,
like we'll say people have fleed from Orgo before, but they've never once they make it out of the capital, he just kind of like stops facing.
How about this? I promise you I have a useful set of skills. Rather than even worrying about all this bounty business, how about we take up some work together? I promise that I could make some more money for you than any bounty ever could.
You know how much trouble that would get me into.
and how do we know you're not just going to run away? How can you fight people if your feet are shackled? How can I fight people if you're shackled to me?
Can I make a thieves' tool roll to have unshackled myself during this conversation?
Make one
Whoa.
and make a stealth check to see if you did it.
You'd have to do, you're shackled by your hand and by your feet.
Do a stealth check to see if you even reach for your tools.
You're in like bondage right now. You're in a fucking chastity cage. I don't know how you're
do
gonna
a
get out
stealth
of this
check.
one.
Both of you do like an insight or like a perception.
That's 20, yeah.
Dirty 20.
And roll with disadvantage.
Okay, 11. And then you said perception?
Yeah.
Awesome, 10.
Disadvantage?
Mm-hmm. What do you think, advantage, bro?
Literally having a conversation about you,
Uh,
looking at you, talking
Yeah,
to
they're like
you.
watching you as you're shackled.
9 stealth.
Yeah, you're.
I got a dirty
Yeah, you're not
20.
getting that.
you start to reach.
No. So what I do is I have like a hair clip in my brain. I just try to like move my hair around.
You have an itchy neck? Here, let me get it for you. He grabs like the back of your neck and shakes you hard and grabs the clip. Do you not understand how many bounties I have collected and how many people have tried to do the same thing you are doing right now?
Tend to my hair. It's very lustrous. I know.
Jesus Christ, man.
And you say I'm the stupid one. Oh.
As you guys look over, you see like Kirsten's family is like taking a meal of their rooms. He's like just struggling like this.
Oh, I guess I put my hand under my veil.
Can I
That
talk?
was my favorite clip.
Can I talk to Tiersten, man?
You can have it back later if
Maybe
you
just
really
wipe
want it.
I'll need it in 2 days.
Oh,
It's gonna come out faster
I'll
than
be late.
2 days. I give it to you.
Tiersten, what's your
I'll take it.
relationship to these two?
Day one with this guy.
Did they?
I don't know him. I just know he broke my axe.
Okay.
This guy.
I'm sorry. It was a poorly made axe. I just have to clarify. My dagger didn't break at all whenever I threw it. The axe. I'm just
I
saying.
originally came to collect on the payment for the axe, but then I recognized you and knew you had bounty.
This guy just pays rent for the extra room. And does me favors time to time.
I carry load. I
This
load
guy takes loads.
big loads
He's very literal.
in and out all day.
Lewis is breaking. He's just.
Well, I can get behind a guy like that, but
No one can take bigger loads than me.
thank you, Tiersten.
How about this?
Okay.
You guys work for me and make me enough money to pay off the 500 for everyone.
See, now this I can get behind. Actually, one arm's up here.
You
Okay,
could get behind anything.
Tiersten, I'd love to. but
Truly the jokester, Orgo.
It's gonna take me a
Fuck
while
you.
to trust him and to understand him. And
I talk just fine.
And I just got back from losing my entire squad in the regiment. What am I gonna tell the king that I came to work for a couple of fuckos?
You lost a squad here?
I don't know where. I
Are
just
you
woke up here
Are
this-
you enlisted in the army?
Have you fought orcs?
Enlisted is a strong word. I don't remember what
Are
I
you
fought.
employed by the army?
Not anymore.
Then technically, who give a fuck?
Look, I need to talk to the king. I need to talk to the fucking king and figure out what he wants me to do, because I don't have any of my regiment left, and I can't go out on my own, and I can't just go join a different regiment.
I am like the equivalent of 2 men, 3 if you're counting him.
Well, why don't you go fucking tell him that?
I'm 6 feet tall.
The king does not want to talk to me.
Yeah,
I'm like 3 of you.
I don't really want to talk to you either, but I think I could get to know you a little better with how you take loads.
Hey yo.
Yoli Ayo.
So, I'll take your offer, Tiersten, but I need to consider it a little more.
What was your mission by the king?
He sent us out to he wasn't very specific, but he wanted us to scout out an area on the outside to see if it was safe.
Outside of
and-
what?
Outside of the walls.
The
Of the
mountain?
capital?
Yeah, in the mountains. We were sent to the mountains.
You went to the wilds
Yeah,
and came back?
not the
Well,
same.
not very many of them.
Not the same man I was before, but
No,
yes,
nice.
I did.
And
The same.
you have experience in the wilds?
Yes, Tiersten.
Yes, Tiersten.
What's his name?
Yes, Tiersten.
He
What's
has,
his dick king?
he has wife, 2 children. Work blacksmith. Very hard life. Hard worker though. I appreciate him.
Look, Tiersten, I just lost everyone, man, and I'm talking to a couple of bricks. What the hell am I supposed to do?
You're gonna go to the king and tell them you went to the wilds and have no memory of what you saw, no squad you came back with. What are you reporting? That you went there and did nothing?
And I went there and I basically got a fucking lobotomy. I went there and I have amnesia now. I don't even know how the hell I ended up back here. I just woke up to them, frankly. I don't know what the hell happened.
Going to the king sounds like if I may, sounds like a bad idea in your predicament. And you go back to the king with nothing. Then he does what? Keeps you in a dungeon for losing an entire regiment? How is that a good idea? This work seems far more favorable. If I were you.
I want to do an inside check. Andrew's a very convincing guy. I'll be like
you don't think either way's a good way, but his way's starting to sound better than.
I mean, I am adept in combat. It's about the only thing I am good at besides
taking molds.
Yes. But
Lewis cracks up every time you make a load joke, by the way.
I just straight face the whole time.
But would you know how to get back to your mission's location, or do you have something that tells you where to go? Because if we go along with you and figure out what happened, it might be crucial information that could potentially put you in a good place for the king and maybe remove your bounty. Because honestly, out of everyone I've captured, you are not the worst. You are actually probably one of the better ones.
Thank you. You were the first person I've heard to make it in and out of the wilds and survive. It's always they go, they don't come back. They go, they don't come back.
What the hell would the king send me there? Was he just trying to kill me?
Maybe he wanted you gone.
I've never heard of the king sending a mission to the wilds. It's deemed as a lost cause. Only deserters.
Who exactly gave you the order?
It wasn't even the king. I don't know. It was just one of his lackeys that said it was from the king. You don't think I was deceived, do you?
I mean, there's
That's
a
always
chance.
a possibility, yeah.
There's a bad ring up there. The people I was talking about, led by a man named Malvin, the one I murdered.
You murdered Melvin.
I know. He had it coming.
Yeah, I'm starting to like you more. Well, you make a good point. You all are making good points. So either I'm losing brain cells, or y'all are smarter than you look. And
Okay.
I got a big family to take care of, so I'll just go with y'all for now.
How about this? You need something to show the king. I will supply your mission to the wilds. The three of you, if you can. There's tales of the resources in the wilds. The oak trees that grow hundreds of feet. They've made the strongest swords, the most producible shields. Imagine a wooden shield as strong as steel.
That's strong.
It's the stuff my ancestors have talked about. There hasn't been a tree like that on this side of the mountains in hundreds of years, since before the Great War. If you can retrieve me any kind of supplies I can use to make something to prove my worth and maybe get me higher up in this land, I see it as worth funding a mission. And then you'd have something to present the king with, built by the new blacksmith. I need a way to get in with this town. You need something to show the king.
I need my name cleared.
Yeah, you know. I know you need your name cleared. Well, how about this? You're a very trustworthy guy, Tirson. I'm gonna listen to you. And there's only a few things I came back with from that trip. My cloak and a couple of bones. So I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna take a pouch out with like a little, has like an antler in it. A really fucked up antler. I'm gonna give it to him. So I don't like how the fuck this looks. It pisses me off. But you can have it in case I never come back. So at least you can show it to somebody as proof that I've made it back.
Mm-hmm. I'll say this, like, he picks up the antler. It appears to be like a deer antler at first, but as he like starts to look at it further, he notices like it's smaller than the average deer antler, but it looks like it's like fully matured, if that makes sense. Like you know how like baby deer bucks will just have like their antler shot out like this, or like branch like one or two. This looks like a fully mature deer antler, but it's maybe like the size of like my hand. Like it's not big.
Okay.
So he's like, like he's baffled what he's looking at because like it doesn't make sense. Like you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I'm
I don't like to
going
look at it either.
to walk up to Lewis and start patting him, looking for his sack of money.
Where do you pat?
Did you keister that shit?
It's this guy in his wolves.
Prison
So
pocket.
as you pat me down, first of all you find a number of things. I have a ton of shit on me. It's like you don't see it on me, but like as soon as you start feeling like there is stuff like covering all over my body. So
He starts jingling.
you find
He's like Rico from.
you find first of all the rapier on my left side, which is pretty obvious. You see a pack of thieves' tools attached to the right outside of my leg. On the inside of my left leg, you see navigator's tools with like the map and an astrolabe that's condensed down. On the right part of my calf, you get a forgery kit.
Dude, what the fuck?
A disguise kit on the left part of my upper thigh. Rapier. There's 2 daggers tucked away.
A fucking bazooka.
A crossbow on my right hand, right hip, and my coin pouch is on my right sleeve.
So I take your disguise kit, your coin pouch, your forgery kit, and both of your daggers, and I'm like, here you go. This is collateral.
But I need those things to work. That's how I do my best work.
And if you come on this mission and come back alive and don't run away, you will get all these things back.
But if I don't take those things on the mission,
You need a forgery kit to go into the wilds.
yes.
Oh look, Mr. Deer, I am. This is a contract. And you say I am stupid.
There could be people out in the wilds.
Oh, Mr. Caveman, this is a fake contract.
You never know how intelligent they are.
They're not very
I do.
intelligent.
Okay. I know. You do not need forgery kit. You do not need to disguise yourself. What are you gonna be, a deer? Oh, but I am deer. No.
My deer costume is actually one of my best.
Oh, okay. I don't know how the fuck you fit an entire deer costume when you got an ankle, but these things, you have crossbow, you can pew from long range, you can stab, you don't need your knives, forgery kit, you don't need your money to go out into the wild, you go buy the present, no. You will get all of these things back if you stay with us and you do your part and you don't die. Will I keep you alive and try and protect you? Of course. You are going on a mission with me and
Lee Farron.
Mr. Farron. Or can I call you Lee? Mr. Farron, what do you?
Now that I'm getting a
Are
better
you
look at
what
them.
was your rank
Do
in
they
the
both
military?
look like
Or
humans?
is your
Lee's human, clearly.
Yeah, Lee's
Their
human.
face
Well,
is not
I was a
covered.
private, but my sergeant was
Orgo's
Sergeant Strife,
face
and Sergeant
you
Strife
haven't
is
seen
dead.
yet.
So I guess I'd be Sergeant
You
Farron
assume
now.
human.
You can just call me Lee.
You have no reason to believe otherwise.
Can I call you Sarge?
But it like hasn't been confirmed that he
Oh,
is.
that feels.
He's definitely not a
super
good
formal.
Yeah.
Just call me Lee.
So
But you recognize a strong accent, obviously.
Wait.
Do I know where that accent's from?
You know it's from nowhere in the human territory.
What was his fake name?
Lewis.
No, his name was Lewis. His fake name that you came up on the wanted poster.
The
was like
wanted poster is his real name.
Oh,
That's why I'm saying you don't know his name is Lewis.
okay.
Because Lewis is like his
Adopted personality.
way to say a name without saying a one.
So what do we call him? Fucking Arctagin or whatever, or we call him?
Yeah, you
Lewis?
call him Arctagin longer.
Arctagin.
I would prefer Lewis if you don't mind.
Oh, okay.
We'll call you Lulu.
I would prefer Lewis if you
I'll
don't mind.
call you Lewis if you call me Lee.
Alright, Lee.
I am Orgo.
Yeah, Orgo.
Thank you.
Orgo, King of Loads. I like him.
Okay.
Okay.
Pause. So what exactly are we retrieving? What's the blacksmith's name again? I'm blanking.
Tirschen.
Tirschen, what are we retrieving for you? A specific? Do you want some of that wood from the oak? I could burn in one of your.
I don't know what's over there. I know it's only been told in tales. I need anything that you think I can use. Anything you think you can use to prove that you've been to the wilds. Anything that's not here.
Okay.
No, what comes out?
These trees.
Take your time.
The glaive you made me. First of all, it can fucking split skulls. And second of all, do you think it'd be able to take down one of these steel trees? Or would we need a special type of
I
axe?
have no idea. I
Okay,
doubt
well,
it.
I would like a set of mining equipment. Pickaxes, bags to carry back.
I'll load you a cart
not-
with everything I think.
A
you'll
lot
need.
of ore. Big amount of ore, yes.
You want raw ore?
No, I want pickaxes so I can bring back big amount of ore. I can carry
I'll
a big
load up a
amount
cart
of
with
ore.
everything I think you need, Orgo.
Okay. Thank you, Thierson.
You can all sleep down here tonight. And
Or
you'll
we could
be-
just go now. I'm not tired. Are you tired?
Yeah,
Oh, I guess
I'm-
you're
I'm
covered in
honest,
fucking
I'm a little
wounds.
tired.
Well, I can't say I'm the most comfortable.
Well,
Boy, because you're in a chastity cage.
That
You furry.
I am not in my frame.
actually, Lee, you look really, really bad.
Oh.
And can I use lay on hands to get
Fuck no!
like a bonus on a medicine check?
No!
Wait, why does he have lay on hands?
He doesn't!
Wait.
So that's just I just
Wait.
don't. Okay.
I was like, wait a second. So what is that?
So mad about that.
Dude, you're like, can I play a paladin if I only use one?
He's a paladin.
spell?
Yeah.
He's
One.
a- I don't even know what either of you are. What are you? I guess I don't know yet.
No, you cannot.
Okay.
I'm a bard.
You're. Yeah, that would.
Incorrect.
No, I'm not.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to do a medicine check on him to see if I
Yo,
can.
you can use a +2. Remember that thing I talked to you about that one time? That I would allow you to use a healing bonus if you did it?
I feel like it has something to do with loads.
Yeah, you know this. Chelsea, look this way so I can do this. You remember this?
I don't think I'd do that because my hood's still up.
Okay, fine, we'll do it.
Well, I'm still gonna make a medicine check.
You're in
Is it over?
Yeah, it's over.
Okay.
That was the craziest image of what you did.
What's going on behind me, bro?
Okay, medicine check. Ew! That, I think medicine. Oh, it's I got a 9. So I can like a cold pack or hot pack.
Yeah,
But when it's either
yeah.
cold or hot.
I rolled a
See,
2 earlier.
It's like, I think I'd give you like a pack of ice that's like either way too big or way too fucking cold. So you're like, ooh.
Yeah, but I'm too scared to actually show that it's fucking with me, so I'm just like.
And like you could sleep I guess in here with me if you want to make sure this scallywag does not leave.
No. I think
I prefer swashbuckler, if you don't mind.
This scallywag?
you can sleep whatever you want with the swashbuckler.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna sleep on the floor because I don't want to get involved in any
Okay.
loads.
And I grab a giant metal bar and hand it to you and I say, bar the door from the outside, please. Usually I have Tiershin do this.
Bar the door from the outside.
Usually I have Tiershin do this.
Did you word that right?
Yes. Bar the door from the outside of the room. This is the room, right? Right, this is the room.
Is this Orgo or Jarrett talking?
This is me. Lewis is here. I'm here. Lee exits and bars the door from the outside of the room.
Alright,
Okay,
how's he
sure.
getting back in?
He takes the bar out.
Okay,
I think I know what
Attack
you're
Lewis.
saying.
You know what? You can bar the door, man.
Lee locks you in the room.
Yes,
Okay,
but it's from the outside, so you can't fuck with the bar.
sure.
So how are we gonna get back out?
You're
not in
outside the
room.
room.
Oh,
That's why you do it.
Okay.
I'm locked. You're locked in here. You are locked in here with me.
You going to sleep?
No,
Okay.
okay, I'm just gonna.
I'm like pretending to sleep, I guess, but with my hood, you can't see that I'm staring at you. Or like I'm still awake. I'm not just. I'm like watching, waiting for you to fall asleep.
Is there like any hay in here or anything like that?
Yeah, there's some hay.
I'll
on the other side of the
It's
room.
out of your reach.
Damn it. Can I try to like extend my foot as far as possible?
Yeah, roll on athletics check.
I'll take your cloak and I'll bundle it.
You left the cloak outside, man. We all know
I
it.
think I would have taken his cloak.
You didn't.
That was my favorite cloak.
Well, we'll get your favorite. No, I took his forgery kit.
Yeah, but
Is-
remember when he like unlatched his cloak?
Oh yeah. I didn't take that.
Yeah.
That's just gone.
Sorry.
I
Your
don't
face
look
is
as
neat.
cool now.
We'll say Tyrshin, we'll have another cloak for you by morning.
Okay.
So, I don't know what he looks like, so I'm not in there. But would it be real to like Orgo that he's like an elf or a human?
I mean,
Yeah, I
you've seen
guess
him
now.
since he took his cloak off.
Yeah, his cloak fell off when we were
Oh,
outside. So
that's
you know he's
I
Yeah, I've got big
forgot.
knife
Okay,
ears.
So he is an elf.
I got
Okay.
big knife ears, platinum blonde hair. My hair, so it's pulled,
Is that
it's
your, like,
straight and
big
it's
look?
pulled back, and it's in a long braid that goes to my mid back, and it's like a bubble braid. So there's rings like every like 3 inches or so.
Like Hellrover or what?
Kind of. It's like but the bubble braids are like a little bit loose, so it's a little bit bunched up.
I think you might be taking big loads from me. But anyway.
Is Lee gay?
No, you're the gay one.
Based
So,
on what you just said. I
But
don't
like
know.
since his face is it's a little bit androgynous,
Is
but
he
like
logging?
very always.
Positive cancel
Non-binary and mewing. Let's go.
Yeah. Like very sharp features, and like almost white eyes, like very, very pale blue eyes.
Interesting. Okay, well, anyway, they're both in there. I don't want to know what the hell they're up to, but I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna try to sleep, but kind of listen just to hear what they're going on, because I can't really do a certain language I speak to y'all, but I'm trying to see if there's a language being spoken in there, and then I'm just gonna fall asleep if it isn't.
No?
I just.
I go sleep.
I'm
Okay.
in-
Everyone
on guard dog
sleeps.
duty.
Orgo fake sleeps.
Well, I'm gonna sleep, but I'm on fake guard duty.
Mm-hmm.
Just go waiting for him to pass out.
Oh, I go to sleep first. I don't try to outsleep him.
All right, we're all sleeping then.
Alright.
My tools.
I gave your tools to Tyrshin. Your 2 knives, all your tools are with Tyrshin somewhere. That is your collateral for doing this with us.
We don't have
gotta
to
fucking go. Get the fuck out of here.
We're going.
As you open the back door, they kick down Tyrshin's front door and grab him, slamming him against his own dinner room table. You see 5 guards rush in the room immediately, and you see one 8-foot tall guard have to lean under the door before he sets his spear down.
Nope. And we're running. Well, at least I'm running.
Yeah, I'm gone. I didn't even say anything to anyone. I'm gone.
Orgo, what are you doing?
Give me 1 second. while I work
Tweaking.
this.
Shit's just getting busted down. Or was like,
I yell out to them, "Are we bringing the hostages?" Do you guys say anything?
No, I have no idea what you're talking
yeah, I
about.
don't know what you're talking about either.
I'm basic. Can I make a deception check to make the guards think that we commandeered this place, illegally, so that Tyrshin is not liable? We broke into his house and held his family hostage overnight.
I didn't pick up on that, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I was yelling it out the door as you guys kind of like saying it so the guards could hear it. I assume not, but I'm gonna make a deception check.
Chelsea.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with Lewis on this one.
And as soon as I say this and they're out the door, I'm also gonna start running.
Yeah, I'm running with him.
It's cocked. Damn, I got the same thing. That's only a 7.
Yeah, they don't really know what you're talking
Okay.
They don't
so
really
I just-
register you saying that over like them.
I'm just gonna run out the door.
You just sound like.
And yeah, you see
And
them
I only have my glaive. I didn't get to
You
grab
see
my
them
shield.
put you
this
in the
week.
shackles as you make all three make your way out of the building. He just says, "Please find anything you can, anything." And then you get in the carriage. You just have one horse hooked up to this carriage. The carriage is maybe a little bit, like roughly the size of this table.
As I'm
Maybe,
running up,
maybe this table, if it was a little more rectangular, less just a square.
Mm-hmm.
2 wheels on the side. And it's just
I,
loaded with materials, and there's like a little flat part here.
Are you
for
hopping in
someone
the
could
driver's
sit.
seat or?
no, I'm Lee. You drive. I will watch him.
Activate.
Driving is riding a horse. There's not. It's like the cart.
Oh, it's not like a carriage where you like.
No, the cart is a horse with a wagon hooked up to the ass, and then the only other spot to sit, because all your resources. Imagine the horse is right there, facing that way.
Is the cart covered or is it just like open?
The cart's covered except till about like right here, where the last like 2 feet are, and there's like a bench here.
Okay.
Yeah, with like a little step off. So if you're gonna sit, you sit on the back.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll sit.
Yep.
Alright, so Lee, you're driving?
I drive.
Okay, you guys get on, facing, the back entrance faces south, so you're just going straight south? Towards the exit of the capital?
Yeah.
We have to be going as fast as possible.
Okay, yeah, you're
Working on our loose.
driving down, and you see, as you like get a little distance from Kirsten's house, you see that surrounding the house, pretty much almost having made their way to the back door, there's about 20 guards in total.
In between that time, I would have put my helmet on at that point, just so they don't know my face.
Mm-hmm.
My head's been up this entire time.
I put on this drab ass cloak that I got.
As you drive off, you see that there's like 3 or 4 like guard dogs, who have like as the guards like holding up Lewis's cloak to their snout.
Damn it.
We'll get you a new one loose.
As you're going,
It has to be blue.
trying to lead the horses down. You have just made it to the gardens at the edge of Kirsten's house. You're trying to get past where the festival was, trying to get towards the exit.
I'm drifting.
And you see it. You see 2 or 3 guards on horses also making their way down the street.
Are they chasing after us?
They're chasing.
How far away are they?
I would say they're start off about 50 feet back to 60 feet back, but they're gaining
Okay.
because they don't have cars.
Alright.
I guess did I get my hand crossbow or like my light crossbow?
I left. I didn't know you had 2 crossbows. So I was gonna leave. I
I'm
left
kidding to the
crossbows.
nines, bro.
I was gonna
So
say.
you have both, because I only took your. So you have a forgery kit. I took your forgery, disguise, and both your knives.
There's also the covered wagon.
and your
so
money.
you guys don't know what's in there yet.
So I took your money, your forgery, your disguise kit, and both of your daggers. So
Right.
everything else you have.
Alright, I'll pull out the crossbow. Is there like the light crossbow? I'll check the equipment real quick.
Like in the wagon.
Yeah. Are there any weapons?
Yeah,
Is there,
you
a
kind of
heavy
like open the little like tent cover to see what's in there, and you just see like mining equipment, some basic like rations, and you see like just a bow and arrow, a bow with a quiver of arrows.
Oh, it's like a longbow.
Yeah,
Okay. And how far away are they?
they're about 60 feet, but they're gaining. So I would say now maybe 45.
60 feet.
So they travel how fast?
They're traveling about 10 feet per second faster than you.
Okay, so I will.
So they're approaching,
Hold
but
on,
you're
see-
both
Do
moving.
you know anything about archery?
No, I can. I will pull out my
Well, I was
cross.
gonna say both of you could shoot, because I also have a light crossbow that I can't use, so I could
Sure,
give that to
I'll-
Orgo.
I'll take it. Yeah. And I guess.
Alright. Orgo, hold me down.
Whoa.
Wait, that's not what I mean! And I'll, like, I'm gonna try to get, like, a sniper position, because you said, like, there's a bench, and I'll, like, just rest right above with it jostling around.
So I guess can I take the longbow then? If you're using your crossbow, or are you using the longbow or the crossbow?
I'm using the crossbow.
So I'll use the longbow then.
There you go.
Okay.
Y'all got this.
Let me go to my action. Okay, so I'm going to. Are the guards armored?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to
I'm-
aim for the
horse.
horse.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I'm
let's
gonna
shoot
aim
the
for the
horses.
horse.
Which one? Which one?
I'm going left.
Target. Fuck. What is it? Shit. Fuck.
I'm already
Shit,
shooting.
fuck.
Yeah,
So
alright.
you
Whichever
might
I shoot after, that's the same one.
Yeah.
You go right, you go left.
So that is a 16 to hit the horse, and it's like within 80 feet, right?
Yeah. 16 hits.
16 hits. Hell yeah.
I only got a 12.
Oh. Did I get a chance to? Whenever I said I was like getting behind it, that was me hiding. Did I get a chance to do that?
Behind what?
Because you said there's like a bench, right? Like I was like.
No. It's like this. It's like you have this cart with the tent here, and then you're here sitting on this bench here. There's not like anything to hide behind. Like,
I thought there was like.
Like you're sitting.
I thought there's like
you're sitting facing this way.
Oh, I thought there was like a trunk that like.
Well, there's a trunk, all right.
You know what I mean, though? Like,
okay.
There's nothing to hide. Like, you could have gotten in the tent, but I'm not really gonna let you like retcon.
Okay.
But,
Sorry. I thought.
No,
there
you're
was...
good. Like, I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you're not hidden.
Okay, so no
so
advantage.
You're aiming at the horse. You
Yeah.
had 6. I'll say you hit like just like maybe just like a little bit of the meat of the shoulder. It's still running, but you notice like it
slows
like
its gait a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go ahead and start reloading. I didn't get sneak attack on that, right? Okay.
And then did you shoot at the same horse?
Yeah, but I only got a 12.
Yeah, you missed. That's right.
Yeah, your aim's dog shit.
All right, and do they gain
10
on
dex,
this?
so plus 0.
All right, do we get another chance to shoot?
Yeah, go ahead. They have swords out. They're just trying to gain.
Can Lee do anything to increase our speed, navigate, go faster? Like, what can Lee do to make this cart go better in the place we want it to go?
I mean, you're just going down the straightaway.
In the mining equipment, are there any explosives?
Whoa.
Roll.
He use
Walk.
me to hide if I stand at my full height?
That's like a race ability, so I probably wouldn't.
Okay, yeah.
Is it possible for me to like precariously walk on the outside of the cart and hide behind the covered portion in the front?
You can try to walk around the car and get like in between the horse and the front of the car, almost like standing on the front of the
That's what I want to try to do.
Yeah, do an athletics go.
Can I do acrobatics to balance instead?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn! I didn't know you had to be a bodybuilder to
Yeah.
agile.
That's a 23 acrobatics.
Ooh.
God
So
damn.
I take.
No.
I take the crossbow.
She's level 1, DC's 30, man. So I can't do anything about it.
I did all I can.
I sling the crossbow on my shoulder and I look out, kind of like Indiana Jones style, on the like Nazi caravan, and I'll like start like edging like my way across. Okay, guys, wait. And I'll duck behind the cover for a little bit, unsheath, and then pop out with advantage, aim for the same horse that I aim.
I'll say it this. Coming like there's like 5 horses coming from like the upper part of the road, so they're like trying to clear this.
All right. That is a 15
What is
plus
that?
5, 20 to hit.
Yeah, that's
All right.
7!
that's not.
And because I had advantage, I do get sneak attack. So that's a D8 plus a D6.
Could I get so Lee is riding on the horse right now, right?
Yeah, Lee, has he?
Double 1, something damage.
That's tough.
We're gonna have
but
sharpshooter or
it's-
anything? No, we're
I'm
level
level
1.
1.
I'm fucking
So
sorry.
I'm galloping.
As
It's
this is happening,
5 points
you
of
kind of
damage.
see like, you kind of see 2 guards. Let's say like every like few roads, like especially like in between the districts, there's some guards guarding just like the change route. So you see like 2 guards notice this galloping and start to like turn behind and like start to draw their swords as you're running straight towards them.
Okay.
Galloping straight towards them.
So,
Did my 5 points of damage like kill that horse that was already hit?
No.
Damn, these are some beefy horses.
Well, they're armored.
Oh, okay.
okay. So I'm actually riding on the horse,
You're
right?
on the horse.
Like I'm not like fucking carrying
you're,
this shit.
you're on the
Okay.
horse's back.
So, I'm a pretty athletic man. Can I roll to kick the motherfuckers that are trying to like poke us while we're speeding?
Wait,
Drive by?
How close
Yeah,
are
like
these guys?
They're about 40 feet out.
Yeah, but I mean like when we get there.
Yeah, I mean.
When
you
we
can-
get there, yeah, I'll also try and use my glaive. It has a 10 feet reach.
Well, I don't
Yeah.
know. Oh, okay.
You can use weapons on horseback. People
Yeah,
did it for
well-
centuries.
So
Nah,
Do you have a light crossbow?
this would be way cooler. Yeah, I have a light crossbow, but my only thing's a great sword, and I can't exactly two-hand a sword while I'm on a horse if I'm
That
trying
is
to get us
true.
there fast. So I'm just gonna kick the shit out of this motherfucker. 18. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna fucking kick this guy because
Nah,
also it's a
this
+5. Alright, I missed.
Yeah,
It's actually
that
gonna be
hits,
23.
that hits. Yeah.
Do you want me to roll for damage? I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna kick him out of the way.
I mean, yeah.
It's an unarmed strike, so
You
it's
can
just
just do-
1
yeah.
plus your strength.
You can just hit that strength roll if you want.
Strength. My strength's 16, so that'd be a +3. So that'd be 4 damage.
Yeah, I mean, they start to. And as they see, like, you're not slowing down and them driving, he starts to lift up his shield and you just, like, kind of bash him back.
Like full on jousting.
Yeah, but with your leg.
foot?
Yeah, but I'm just kicking the shit. I'm like,
Was
Yeah, I
he
mean,
your injured
the
leg?
guard kind
Yeah.
of pussied out a little bit. Like, once he noticed you weren't, like, slowing down to him, like,
yeah.
standing up.
We're
Does
playing
he just get
Easter.
like from the force because we're galloping full speed? Does he just get like fucking sit back or?
Yeah,
he gets
probably.
knocked into a wall. And, like, he probably falls down, but, like, you're passing now.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you two are looking back.
Can I make a perception check to see if there's anything like up ahead that I could knock over with my glaive? It's got a 10-foot long reach.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's a
6.
7.
You don't really notice, like, anything you can necessarily, like, knock over to obstruct their, like,
Are the banners still up? Are
but,
there banners
yeah, I was
above
gonna
us?
say, like, there's still, like, clothes hanging, banners hanging, like, there's stuff above you can try to cut.
So I'll try and like knock over, like I'll hold up my glaive and try and knock over a bunch of the banners.
Yeah, as you do that, like, banners start to, like, swing down in between you and these riders. I'll say at the speed of, like, them swinging down, like, that rider you've already hit has made it through, but it kind of blocks the others and kind of gets caught on things where, like, they have to slow down and kind of turn around the other streets.
All right.
Get back to you.
Can I
Like, there's
take-
one rider still
How
on you.
close are we from like a gate to exit the capital?
You're still probably another 100 yards from the exit. to the capital.
Yards.
I will hide once again and take another pot shot at this guy.
Yeah, he's on you.
Okay.
He's here.
Wait,
Oh.
how far? Like.
He's like, after this action, he's gonna attack.
Okay. But I get one last attack.
Like, you see him like lifting his sword up to swing.
Okay.
So he's past the carriage.
His horse's head is even with his horse's head could probably kiss you right now.
Oh, so
So he's like up to the
whenever
carriage. He's
I
not
can,
up to
I'm
me.
making an attack on that fucking horse with my glaive.
All right, yeah. I'll say you just finished holding.
Yeah,
your
so
glaive up.
I'll wait because I
Yeah.
just did that. I didn't know he was that fucking close.
22 to hit the horse.
You hit the horse.
You hit that horse, but
Yeah, I peeked back, reload another, and pop out.
Like leaning off the side of the carriage.
Yeah. It's like I'm like one hand.
You're rainbow peeking. You're
Yeah,
he's in that pixel peak.
I'm hanging off the I'm hanging off the right side this time because they came from the left side, but I'm like hanging on to the straps on your back.
Dude, do you want to shoot through the tent?
No, I'll go around the side.
Okay.
But I rolled
that's
shit damage. That's a 2 and a 1, so 3 plus 3, 6 points of damage. to
That
the
kills
horse.
the horse.
Hell yeah.
Lewis is fucking.
How do you want
We
to murder
already
this
all
horse,
know.
bro?
First kill of the campaign,
Fucking
baby.
hate horses, bro. Animal
Fuck
cruelty all
horses.
the way.
Your horse stops running.
We hate we hate horses here.
I'm gonna just like, and I'll try to go like straight under like where the horse's chin would be, throat shot and like piercing downward into
Yeah,
the
as you
heart.
hit this horse, you just see the shot go through it. You don't even see the bolt. All you see is the feathers of the arrow, and the horse is raised on its back legs and falls, crushing the knight beneath it. As you continue to run,
Thank you.
Horse sound effects.
after that, watching the horse slowly start to rise and kind of fall as its weight can no longer hold its weight.
The horse was on the wrong side of the battle.
You're just now getting to the gate,
Armored
and,
horse lands on this guy. Jesus Christ.
and as the gate would usually be guarded, it's very clear as they're trying to get as many people out as fast as possible, clearing out after the festival. And as you're getting close, you just make it out of the gate. You make it to this crowd of people who are also traveling out. As you see a shadow start to envelop the streets behind you, and you see darker layer each street, and you look up and you see a wyvern in the sky.
Is there another like cloth that we could use to cover this tent or no?
I mean, the tent is like
we got 3 stores.
if the tent.
Yeah, what the
Helicopters
fuck?
now.
He was all about leaving it till yesterday, and now tomorrow's here.
We gave him.
He's standing on business.
Yeah.
If the tent's covering, there's like a good like 4 feet
Here
here
we should have left yesterday.
above like the bottom like of the like the I guess like the step torsion pack doesn't cover the whole tent, so there's room if you wanted to get in.
Okay.
You could get in.
Are we trying to switch tents here?
Lewis, you should probably hide.
I would like the wyvern hasn't clocked that you're the problem card.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna straight dive in like through the front of the tent.
Lewis, hide, Lee, slow down.
Yes.
So as you make it out of the gate, you slow down, enter the.
Like, open up one of the crates, probably full of rations, and pick up one of the pickaxes and just have it over my shoulder. I'll be munching on something.
Yeah, so I'll say like you have like your legs dangling off the back of the cart, pickaxe in your back like this.
Are there any other tools? Can I grab a nondescript tool?
As you have, well, you're under the tent now, so like you're not visible.
Oh, okay.
But there's like you see pickaxes, a couple short swords, rations.
No, I'll just hide. I'll stick to hiding.
Alright.
Lee, do you want something to eat? We have a long journey ahead on this mining trip we are going on.
Yeah, as you look up, I guess not you, but as you two continue to see the open sky, this wyvern has now started circling the entrance of the capital. It's kind of looking down, seeing if it can eye which cart is the problem cart. And
We'll look up and give him.
it is not the same wyvern that you saw last night. It is smaller, significantly. Like I would say, at least half the size.
So this is the news crew.
It's not.
Half the size. The wyvern you saw last night was very like a darker green wyvern with a long snout.
Does this one have like only 2 legs and its wings or arms?
That's all of them. There's not going to be any 4-legged 2 wings.
That one was Alduin, and this one is just no-name blood dragon.
So the one you saw last night, I guess to describe it in more detail, the king's wyvern that you saw is a dark green wyvern that is going to have a long, thin snout, crocodilian-like in nature, and it's just a massive wyvern.
I feel like this comes from a place of
It's
passion.
like a city bus. So the one yesterday was a city bus. This is like a Toyota. Like a Camry?
The one you saw last night could carry a school bus with its claws.
Are we comparing dragons to Toyotas right now?
Okay,
Bro,
the
it's a
one,
Toyota Camry.
the one you saw last night could hold a school bus in its feet.
Oh.
And this one.
This one could maybe hold like a cow.
Orgo.
So as you see it continue to fly, you see some people like start to scatter just out of fear because this thing's like flying pretty low to the ground, and as
from my hidden position, I'll be like, act natural, act like everyone else is acting.
so as you all start to kind of flee, everyone scrambling. You see the wyvern start to circle back and fly back to the capital. As it swoops down straight towards you guys and picks up someone else's car and flies away.
Well, actually, I don't see any of this. I'm just.
Man, I'd hate to be that guy.
We're just going on a mining trip.
What's going on?
And as you continue to look, you
Just
see
stay quiet. Stay quiet.
as you continue to look, you just try to find out what direction you want to head. You guys are currently in the southern exit of the capital.
Would Tirsham provided a map of where to go
He did
in
not.
our...
Well, Lee, you know where to go, don't you?
That's what I would say if I did know where to go. Let me think about this one. Hey DM.
What's up, man?
You were actually giving me the lore on like the northeast, southwest. What was the closest to the outer lands?
You know that when you left the capital last, you just went west.
West, and we're south right now.
Very good. Well, you.
Very
You're
good
the-
job.
You're in the middle, but you just exited the south entrance of the
Okay.
capital.
Okay, so
So you're in like the middle of the human territory right
okay, that's good.
now. I have
Because I happen to be human.
I have an unlabeled map if you want to see it.
I happen to be
You know what? That would be.
This just be like basic knowledge. I'm
I
not
can't
like
go over there. Can I?
nothing's labeled, but
When you
like
say Orgo's just keeping watch,
Okay.
well, I go
So
to the
where
bathroom.
are we on the?
I'm not telling you.
Okay, I think I could guess where.
I'm not letting anyone else see this map. I'm just letting you see it because you're probably not really.
Okay.
Well, I am a pretty good navigator, so I could try to determine where to go.
This isn't a paper map. This is just. so
If
you
I
have
had
an
my
idea.
navigation tools.
You do have your navigation tools. I only took your forgery and disguise kit.
Ah,
You have your
lucky us.
thieves tools
If
and
only I had
navigation
your
tools.
navigation tools. You should pull those out.
Alright, so first you have to tell me where we're going.
Okay. If my memory doesn't fail me, we gotta go west. And we're south. But as long as we keep going south a little bit, we'll still be on the outskirts, which means no more dragons and no more police. So let's go southwest till we're completely west. And maybe we can just deal with like criminals and other bullshit, no dragons.
That sounds like a plan. I've never been this far inland, so I will defer to you.
You haven't?
No, it's been my life on the sea, mate.
So we're going southwest.
Alrighty. For now. Yep, for now.
Whichever way gets us this money the quickest, so we can get out of here.
We're gonna kind of curve from southwest to west. That's the plan.
If we had a piece of paper, I could attempt to draw a map. I'm a pretty good with my hands, if I say so myself. That's not what I mean. I mean, I'm a
Alright, yeah.
calligrapher.
Oh, okay, sorry. Well, if only we had some big guy with extra shit on.
If only.
Pause.
Surely he'll have fucking paper on him or something.
How are we doing so far, guys?
I like it.
It's a gas. It's a
I'm
gas.
kind of tired. Can we go get like coffee or something?
Yeah.
And we're back. I think what the group took a little ration break.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, it seems like Orgo would be better represented in Daggerheart than D&D.
Oh, for sure.
Just using like
Well,
straight
also-
abilities rather than spells.
How come in terms of Orgo or Orville?
Yo, what color do you think
Orgo's
Orgo's hair is? I know the answer.
I think he's bald as shit.
I think his hair's red.
Why is he gotta be bald? You should try this.
You give me bald vibes, bro.
Why are you trying to put me on the monster so bad?
Because
Wait.
I always put on it.
Wait, are you actually just like an orc? Actually, never mind.
I'll try a little taste.
Orko.
Wait, yeah, is that why?
Fuck.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I just don't really fuck with
What is
anything
that?
like that.
I've already had enough caffeine for
It's called
today.
Rio Punch. You just have to sit. It's not gonna kill you.
That's gonna kill you, dude.
Go
Yeah, I'll stay away.
I don't fuck with energy drinks because
These?
I drink like
Smack.
5 sodas a day. So if I had energy drinks too, I
We're
would
not sponsored by Reese's because I haven't even uploaded a video to YouTube yet. But don't take these out of gas stations.
Yeah, man.
Please. Reese's sticks. Don't take them out of gas stations.
Don't ever buy no Reese's sticks from the gas station.
Like, have you ever had those, like, little, like, bars? You know?
The hell are you talking about?
Yeah, bro, I've had those little bars.
Like,
no,
dark
fuck it, I get
chocolate,
big
vanilla,
ones.
and strawberry.
Listen when the DM is speaking.
Sorry, Dad.
Silence! My name is Maddox Atreides.
My name is Maddox Trades.
Not what he sounds like.
Alright.
I'm not kidding.
Is that copyright? Probably.
If we get to an encounter, we're gonna know it by just dun-dun-dun.
We have made it out of the capital. The wyvern has turned its back away from you. Where are we heading?
We making it out of the capital with this one.
I actually don't think we can play that music.
Alright.
Even in a stack, I'm sorry.
That's fucked up.
What about this one?
couldn't you put like some dun 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 dun?
I could put something
that
over
shit.
it, but it would muddy up the audio.
We'll figure it out later.
I'll have music in post. Or I guess I have an app on my phone.
Oh yeah, this is the vibe.
Y'all want any of my chips?
Actually, jalapeno.
There's an app called Pocket Bard. If you want to download that, it's
Pocket
pretty cool.
fart.
It it gives you a bunch of different music for different settings, and you
Like
can
a
like
radio roll?
change the intensity of it. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, bro. Okay, bro.
So yummy.
Well, my DM geeking.
What's your AC?
32.
Oh yeah. If I put my phone on.
I'm trying to roll a 32.
32 AC goes diabolical.
What's Lee got in his pants?
So do we figure out what direction we're heading?
I was taking a piss.
Yeah, he wasn't here. You missed out. I had a very meaningful conversation with Lewis about sexuality, and then I decided we're gonna go southwest.
Take the back route.
Well, yeah, kind of. Yeah, basically, you picked up on that.
Go down the other lane.
What?
You fucked him in the ass.
No.
Orgo, do you happen to have a piece of parchment on you?
That's what we
No.
needed paper. Nothing?
No.
Nothing.
You have the navigator's kit and you don't have any fucking paper?
You're 7 feet tall and you don't have any paper?
What does my height have anything to do with
I just
because I can reach higher up in the trees, paper grow there?
Yeah, actually.
What?
Makes sense.
Paper literally does not grow on trees.
Gorshneb, and I'm gonna say hello in Orcish to see if I get a reaction out of him.
I mean, is that actually orc or are you just making something up?
No, it's not. I'm just like making something up, but like I do say hello in Orcish.
Does your character speak Orcish? That's pretty gay, huh?
Bro, I asked you if it was okay if I took it.
Make an insight check.
Okay. Against like your deception or
I'm telling
decep- or one of your charisma skills. Insight. That is an 18.
18? Yeah, I got a 13. You see like my head move, almost
Like
a nod.
surprise?
No, almost to be like a oh hello, but I stopped myself.
I'll just give like a wry smile. So where are we going?
What the fuck did y'all just do?
Oh, nothing. Tell you about it then.
Okay. And I'm gonna do the same thing to him in Elvish. I'm just gonna say hi in
I
Elvish.
say hi to you in common. Because you're a human. Saying hi to an obvious elf. He's got the pointy ears. I got him. He's an elf.
But that's the joke because I don't look Elvish, so he'd be a little surprised that I
Oh,
can pick up on
okay, I see it now.
So I mean, like
You don't gotta roll
I
to
am
speak
surprised.
Elvish.
Well, okay, so he already just knows. Okay.
Yeah, and I'll converse in Elvish. Do you think he's going to get any smarter, or and like I drop like the accent and like
Yeah.
in this.
They're fully talking. You guys can talk. I don't know what he's saying. Basically.
Okay. What would your stroke money? No, not really. But we could hope.
One can hope.
So here's my solution to our paper problem.
Mm-hmm.
I have a big blue cape.
Fuck! I want to wear that.
That's tough. We'll find you one though. I'll let your man handle it. You can tear a piece of it off and draw your own shit on it until we get an actual piece of paper.
It's like navy blue or like baby blue.
It's just blue, man. I'll go with navy blue.
Black on navy blue. This is gonna be an incredible map.
He's got a looker. You got two lookers actually.
What are we talking about?
What?
You're drawing a map.
On his navy blue cape. Duh. you're going to use black ink and draw black on navy blue and make a cohesive, intelligible map. Right?
Yeah, since you're such a navigator.
You have the navigator's tool. Ooh.
I know a lot about color. Alright? I mean, look at this. And I point to like my drab outfit that I got from
You're
Gearshin.
black on black on black on black.
Yeah. I don't think that this black on navy blue is going to work.
Do one of you want to roll a navigation check to make sure you know what way you're going or something?
That's what
Survival
we're trying
check?
to.
I mean, I'm proficient with navigator's tools, so I feel like...
Would Tyrshin have put any paper in our supplies?
Yeah.
No, yeah, we don't have shit for paper. Alright.
You had a bit of a rush job.
Okay. What should I roll to navigate? Because...
Probably survival.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
So
so...
all you do with advantage because of your kit.
Advantage or add my proficiency bonus?
What's your proficiency bonus?
I'm gonna level
Well,
one, so
do you have a
+2.
compass?
I mean, that's part of the navigator's
Yeah, we're
tools.
supposed to be going west, so we could just start.
Well, do
fucking-
compass exist in this world, I assume, or...? Okay, so I have a compass.
I guess.
But
Alright, so
We're not going anywhere very specific. We literally just have to go southwest.
Yeah, we're going like. Whoop.
And
Yeah.
maybe through going southwest, your noggin will get a little unclogged in. You will remember more and your amnesia will cease to exist as you reminisce on the horrible memories you made in this location.
I get all you say, you know. Yeah, hopefully.
So we're heading straight west?
Southwest.
Yeah, we're, I guess,
Southwest.
maybe we instead of going at the curve, we go right angle.
I don't agree with that. I think
So,
it's a curve.
is the capital like an oval?
I like
Shaped
curves.
like potato.
I think we go with curves.
Yeah, I think we go curves.
Well, if we go curve, we should go at least further away from the capital, so it's not even close.
That is a good idea.
That
Go
was
straight for a little bit, curve,
Okay.
nice round it at the end, and then go.
What did he just say?
Do you,
I don't know.
Nothing? No?
This fucking guy. Anyways, get on the. I
These fucking
would
guys?
I would drive, but the horse cannot support my weight.
Jesus
That's relatively
Christ.
reasonable. And I'd rather have lead.
I weigh 300
Driving.
pounds.
Big boy. Big boy takes big loads. Anyway. Let's get move on.
Mr. Drinks.
Alright, so we're heading straight south so far.
No, we're going west now.
Straight west? Or curved west?
Well, we came out of the south gate,
We
right?
came down south, and
Yeah.
now we're going northwest at a curved angle, staying like kind of perpendicular to the walls of.
Okay,
Wiper?
that's what we're doing.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna start off moving south for a bit and then eventually curve up towards the northwest.
I would like to make one more roll.
Okay.
Of course you would.
I don't know how we're gonna be stealthy, but can I try to make a stealth roll just so we can like lay low while we're getting through this shit?
Yeah, if you want to stay off the main road, I guess.
Yeah, that was kind of my main goal. Well, goddamn, it's a 20 plus 4. So
It's a nat 20.
yeah, so we're pretty fucking stealthy.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you
Yeah.
find some back roads.
Awesome.
This is a nat 20. I guess you find a back road or two.
Your cart turns invisible. I don't know. Active camo.
Fast travel.
The
ultimate stealth teleportation.
Yeah, we'll say you cut left, saving yourself the trouble of having to travel south first. Just kind of finding some back roads that keep you heading northwest, pretty much immediately out of the capital.
Awesome.
The nat 20
No.
would leave me able to like maybe remember a faster way.
Nope.
Okay.
Hard bargain.
Orgo's just kind of chilling in the back.
All right, yeah.
I think Orgo would have taken like,
Did you
notes
figure
on.
out what class I was, Lee?
No. Do you want to tell me?
No.
Alright. I have a couple assumptions.
You're a fighter, right?
No. Yeah.
Alright, as we start to make our way
I
northwest,
literally use sneak attack. I asked you to sneak attack multiple times last fight.
we are
Hey,
sticking.
Orgo.
What class?
We are sticking to the back roads that should not be seen on the king's main path.
Taking the less traveled trail.
Good one.
Very good. As we continue to head northwest,
We see more villages like this along the way, and I can remember some things that happened.
I guess I would ask some of the townsfolk.
Yeah, Betty did it, like.
I'm hella tired. I'm gonna be real. I don't know how much longer I have.
Okay.
I can tell a little bit with.
Yeah, I don't really have the creativity in me.
Well, you could just call it here.
That might be a good place too. Because I am tired.
Should we seep in game? It doesn't matter. We didn't.
Yeah, we'll get to the village, and then after a day's worth of travel, we need rest. Because I don't want to be tired for the next day. So I guess I will stay with the cart. I don't necessarily have any money on me. Do you guys just want to? You could find an inn to stay in the cart.
We'll find an inn tomorrow. Okay. We're back up. Sorry, gang. I was like,